Hey everyone, it's Liz from MediaDev. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can make your next lead generation campaign a success, and I'm going to give you 3 takeaways, 3 tips, hashtag tips from Liz that can help you with your lead gen activities. So, first and foremost, when you're doing lead generation, your tip number 1 is that you have to know your buyer personas inside and out. Who you're targeting is going to help you determine the messaging that you have, and obviously that is essential when you're doing any kind of outbound demand generation or lead generation activity. The next tip is get your definitions straight. I have a lot of people talk about leads, they throw that term out left and right. But I can tell you that my definition of a lead may not be your definition of a lead, and it may not be the definition that your sales team is looking for either. So it is critical that you determine what are the criteria that make a lead in order for you all to be aligned between marketing and sales, so that you can take those prospects or suspects to the next level. I know when I use LinkedIn Sales Navigator, it just considers contacts to be leads. I don't consider a contact to be a lead. I consider a lead to be a lead when there's a decision maker who has clearly expressed a need, a desire, or an interest to evaluate a product or service a little bit further, and they have either the possibility to allocate budget or they have a budget already available, which is great, within a specified time frame. So that's really the BANT criteria, budget, authority, need, time frame. That's going to then push that person into a sales process. In terms of time frame, it really depends on the product that you're looking at. For some people, that could be 6 months. For some people, maybe it's going to be a year or longer. So that obviously needs to be tweaked based on the typical sales cycle that you might have within your own organization. But certainly knowing, are you looking for marketing qualified leads that are going to be nurtured over time, or are you really looking for sales appointments right now? It's important to have that definition down so that everyone is on the same page when it comes to what is a lead and what follow-up needs to be done with that lead. So that's tip number 2. And the last tip for today when having a successful lead generation outreach is to consider your lead generation campaign as part of a more holistic strategy. So you should have a variety of different tactics that you're going to use in order to create presence for your brand both on and offline. So we personally prefer the more always on approach to create a nurture engine of leads over time that will be pushed down the sales funnel instead of kind of spot basis or punctual, okay, we've got this campaign for this quarter, let's see what we're going to get out of it type of thing. And then once the quarter is over, your campaign is too. So having a holistic approach really means that you're continuing the outreach, you're continuing to optimize your content, your keywords so that people find you, how you rank for them with SEO. You're combining that perhaps with some events, whether they be webinars, webinars on demand, or physical events. You're doing some kind of outreach program to promote your content, maybe even some social selling, which is great. And I've got lots of resources about that you can tap into as well. But again, it's not considered a silo or isolated type of activity that's not related to your other marketing strategies. So those are our tips for today. You can get lots of other great resources on our resource library at mediadev.com, and feel free to write me a little message as well at contact@mediadev.com, and we'll see you again soon for another episode. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.